Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill. Today on Suncoast FYI, we talk to author Alesia Curry, model Regina Bennett, President Bill Sterbinsky, Secretary Joe Golembeski of SRQ Vets, Business Development Director Amanda Harrison with Pines of Sarasota, and Sandy Uhran, the diabetes educator at Doctor Hospital of Sarasota. All next on Suncoast FYI. Author Alesia Curry joins us in the studio today with model Regina Bennett to talk about her new book, Age Younger. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. This is exciting. Nice to meet you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I know you're an expert in the beauty and style industry. Is that what prompted you to write a book, or what were your reasons?
Jennifer Aniston, Jada Pinkett Smith, Julia Roberts, and Jennifer Lopez all look amazing for being over 40. So we can't all be celebrities with access to, you know, the latest in anti-aging technology. But as a woman in her late 40s myself, I've worked with models.
Amazing.
Thank you. I've worked over my career of 25 years. I've worked with models. I've worked with women from all ages. And the one question they always ask me is, how do you keep looking so young? So that's what prompted me to write the book.
Okay.
And so I just look back at all the things that I've done in my life and in my career and compiled a list of 21 things that have helped me, and hopefully it can help other people.
Okay, so what are some of the tips that you're going to share with us today for helping to keep us and our skin looking younger?
Yes, so I have 3 tips for you today, and the first one is tip number 7 in my book, and it's all about, tip number 10 in the book, and it's all about taking care of your skin. Because a lot of women, they still don't, you know, take their makeup off, and they don't take proper care of their skin, and that is so important.
In the evening.
In the evenings, at the end of the day, do not sleep in your makeup.
Okay.
So one of the things that you need to understand is after 35, your collagen production diminishes by 50%. And so using products that have, that help boost your collagen, products that have, I have Gina here.
Gina has the base foundations
yes,
on
we've
right now,
used this. It's a 60-second facelift, basically, in a bottle. You just need like a little tip, and I applied it right under the eyes where it starts getting a little bit puffy, and it starts plumping and tightening the skin. You can, and it over time it helps rebuild that collagen. So you want to look for products with peptides in them, products with hyaluronic acid to hydrate your skin as you get older, and those are the things that will help rebuild the collagen in your skin.
So what are some other simple ways to looking younger?
Simple
so
ways.
That's one.
Yes, another simple way is makeup techniques. As we age, we're not in our 20s. We want to still look young and fresh, so you have to focus on your complexion and focus on your eyes. And when it comes to your complexion, a lot of times we develop dark circles or hyperpigmentation or rosacea. So using a color corrector, and I have these color correcting pens. It's so easy to use. So the color correctors, they come in different colors. And for Regina, she had just a little bit of darkness under the eyes. So we're going to use like a yellow, and you just dot it right where you see a little darkness, and then you pat it in. And so you don't necessarily have to use a lot of concealer or foundation. Once you color correct that area, it brings brightness back to your skin. And
what a difference.
Yeah, it brings brightness back to your skin, and you don't have to pack on a lot of foundation, which settles in fine lines and wrinkles. So if you have dullness in your skin, use something that's a little lilac, and it brings brightness back into your skin. You know, if you have really dark circles, try something that's an orange or apricot, and that will balance out that color before you put
So this is
concealer on.
what you talk about in your book. Now, do you also do private consultations?
I have, in my makeup practice, I do. I do meet with people and teach them how to put makeup on that will enhance their beauty and,
okay,
and not cover up.
Okay, but now you have your book out, so where can
Yes.
our viewers go to find your book?
The book is available on my website for a free download. It's aliciacouri.com, ALICIACOURI.com, and they can get a free download. And if they want the hard copy of the book, it will be available on Amazon in 2 weeks.
Excellent, excellent. What else do you have
I have
here?
one more.
What is facial spa?
Yes, so this is taking care of your face. So microcurrent. This helps stimulate that collagen again. You use it with a gel, and you use it for about 10 minutes. In a circular motion, once you have the gel on, you turn it on, and you just go in a circular motion all around the face.
Okay.
You can do that twice a week.
Twice a week. Okay. All right.
And I have one more tip that's so simple.
Yes, that your third tip, right?
Yes, my third tip.
Okay.
It's so simple. It's smiling wider. Smile, big bright smile. You know what that does? It brings a twinkle to your eye like young kids. When you have these lines around here, people don't know that they're permanent or if they're temporary. And the third thing is psychology. There was research done in psychology and aging that proved that people look at least, for the minimum, 3 years younger when they smile as opposed to not smiling.
What an easy thing we can all do.
That's such an easy thing that you can do.
And you feel so much better when you're smiling.
Absolutely. You can connect with me on Facebook. I'm always on Facebook posting pictures.
All right. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you.
So just look for Alesia Curry on Facebook.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Regina.
It was our pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Coming up next on Suncoast FYI, we talk to SRQ Vets and how they're helping local veterans right here in our community. So please stay tuned. President Bill Sterbinsky and Secretary Joe Golembeski from SRQ Vets are here to talk about their efforts for veterans. Good morning. Did I pronounce your names correctly?
You did well.
Okay,
Yes,
all
ma'am.
right. Thank you. Let me know. I need to know these things. Okay. Thank you for your service, number one, before we begin. But what is SRQ Vets and how did it start?
SRQ Vets is a group of local veterans that wanted to, instead of taking on the national problems with veterans, we figured let's fix our backyard first before expanding. Sarasota and Manatee counties are flooded with veterans, and so we thought that our efforts would be better served if we were to use our local resources to help our local veterans, and that's been our basic idea from the get-go.
Okay.
How did we start? We started in a garage.
The two of you?
No, there's our founder, Eddie Cacciola. It was kind of his idea. I met him through some funny circumstances where he helped me out. I, in turn, tried to help him out. And then Eddie put the majority of us together. Eddie knew Joe. Eddie found basically our first board of 5 members. And in January 2015, we kicked it off, and we got our 501c3. Awesome. We registered with the appropriate departments of the state of Florida, and we decided that if we're helping ourselves locally and intimately, why can't we do it for more Sarasota and Manatee veterans?
Okay, now what types of things do you do for our local veterans?
Well, a lot of our focuses are basically any way that veterans do need assistance. SRQ's our airport, that's our footprint. So we use that as the terminology to describe what our region is. And any way that veterans locally need assistance, be it all the way from housing and food to mental health resources, connecting them with people that can help with their claims through the VA and go through those hurdles, job placement, what have you. Any way that a veteran needs assistance, we will find a way to help them.
Yeah, and they just need to come and ask you. I was looking at your website, and it's transportation you do, like you said, the services, housekeeping, if somebody needs help with housekeeping, or with their pets, their veterinarian bills. I mean, basically anything.
Yeah, we've helped
Anything
veterans that have proven needs. I mean, we're just not going to take somebody who walks off the street and goes, hey, I'm a veteran, you need to help pay my power bill.
Right.
But if they come in, look, I'm about to be cut off.
Yep.
Here's my DD-214. You know, I'm honorably discharged, but maybe they make $2 too much to fall within the government thresholds that a lot of other organizations can help. Well, we're able to fill that need as best we're able.
Okay.
If I can have a moment to piggyback off
Absolutely.
of that, the network too that we try to support and provide services for are some of our already established local veterans networks, like the Veteran Services at Goodwill or the Homeless Outreach with JFCS. With other organizations, we work hand in hand with the Sarasota County Veterans Commission, and same with the Manatee County ones. And we go to these places and tell them, guys, if you have something that can't be done, let's do it. I mean, we've put ramps together for disabled veterans within a day. Some of our guys get out there and really beat the street and really try to supplement for what other people can't do. And then if for something that we can't do because we have that network built, we go back to our partners, our friends in the community. And it's just to try to create this glue. It's this glue for as many organizations that want to work together to solve the main issue, veteran issues.
Right.
It's the main thing. So. Now
I know you have an Operation Rubik's.
Yes, ma'am. One of our
I tried to find that on your website, and I thought, oh, this is top secret here. So you're going to let us share it with us today.
It's actually a brand new initiative.
Okay.
So.
It is. One of our board members, Mike Marzella, he had a wonderful idea where he had began to notice that the VA, and at no fault of their own, we don't look at the VA in a negative aspect. We don't expect the VA to solve a national problem. We don't expect any organization to solve a national problem, especially one of this magnitude. But what we believe is that locally we can help supplement. And so what we wanted to do was we wanted to create, and this is again Mr. Marzella's brainchild, if you will, he wanted to create a program where we could hopefully find mental health providers in the local area who would be willing to take on veteran issues. Now, obviously, a veteran doctor would be great, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to work with civilians hand in hand, because if we continue to isolate and ostracize veteran problems from the civilian community, then we're not going to solve anything together. Right. So if we can bring them together, then maybe we can work forward in understanding each other and getting these issues, getting to the core of these issues. And so Operation Rubik's ideally is to help supplement what the VA doesn't provide or the VA won't provide.
Or
some
not
of those
provide
things,
in a sufficient frequency.
Or yes.
Right.
So like our big thing is the second generations that come from the veterans, the children from the veterans, the families of those veterans, the grandchildren of those veterans. They're all going to be, those people are going to be learning like we learned from our parents, what it is that they're seeing from them.
Sure.
And some of those issues that maybe potentially will be in those nuclear families stem from service, stem from PTSD, stem from prior prior mental health issues that were aggravated while in service.
Right.
Some of that stuff isn't covered by the VA, and we're not saying that the VA is bad for not doing that.
Right.
We don't expect them to solve that issue, but we feel that our local community can certainly supplement and can certainly help with it.
Awesome. Awesome. Where can our viewers go to find out how they can help you?
Well, we have a website, it's www.srqvets.org. We're also active on Facebook. It's also SRQ Vets as a Facebook page. And you know, a lot of us are known in our certain areas in the community.
And they can reach out
And
to
another
them.
thing is at the first Monday, so far we don't have an office, but what we do have is a mailing address, and we have a physical address, which is one of our homes.
Okay.
But what you can do is on the 8 p.m. on the first Monday of every month, you can meet us at Bee Ridge Park. Under the pavilion there, we have a general meeting.
Awesome.
And it's open to any veteran. Anybody that wants to help veterans too can contact us through our website or on Facebook if they'd like to get in front of our organization and present how they can help veterans.
Awesome.
Whether I know some have come through with different types of services for like homeless veterans or food assistance, but also we've actually had people show up looking for people that want to work, you know, that have available jobs, not looking for a job.
Well, thank you both so much, and again, thank you both for your service to our country.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
Coming up next on Suncoast FYI, we find out how the Pines of Sarasota and Doctors Hospital are joining forces for fall prevention. Please stay with us. Amanda Harrison, the Business Development and Ready and Steady Director at Pines of Sarasota, joins us today with Sandy Uhran, the Diabetes Educator at Doctors Hospital of Sarasota. Hi, ladies.
Hi there. Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for having us.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Now, how does your Ready and Steady program at Pines of Sarasota play a role with the seniors in the diabetes program?
Well, with Ready and Steady, the program, as I had mentioned before, is a community outreach falls prevention program. But those over 65, 1 in 3 will fall every year. But of course, if you add on any illnesses such as Parkinson's or diabetes or dementia, anything like that, the risk for falls goes way up. So we wanted to start looking at these different areas and see how we could better educate in those areas when it comes to falls prevention. So when I was looking into it, actually those with diabetes, they have a higher risk of falling because the anti-diabetic medication that they're often taking can sometimes have side effects of hypoglycemia, which then creates dizziness, weakness, you know, that sort of thing.
Lightheadedness, yes.
Absolutely, so that can contribute to falls. And then also peripheral neuropathy, which is nerve damage. So as you can imagine, if you are losing feeling in your feet or even your hands to feel along as you're walking along, that can lead to falls as well.
Okay. Now you have an event coming up with the Pines in conjunction with Doctors Hospital.
Right. That is on Wednesday, June 21st, and Doctors Hospital has been a great partner with us on this event. It'll be held in their auditorium, and it's from 9:30 to 3 o'clock. And we've brought in some speakers. Actually, several of them are from Doctors Hospital. We also have an orthopedic surgeon that will be speaking, and it's not just to falls prevention, but to all of the issues that folks are dealing with when they have the diagnosis of diabetes. So there's going to be a lot of education, but it's also going to be fun. We have some raffle prize drawings. We have blood pressure checks. Actually, Doctors Hospital is even doing a cooking demo, so I'm excited for that. So it'll be a long day of education and fun that I'm hoping a lot of the folks will get.
So, Sandy, can you tell us a little bit about how you're involved and what the hospital is doing?
At Doctors Hospital, we do have some outreach community classes for diabetes, as well as one-on-one instruction with the dietitian for people that have diabetes. And in addition to that, our inpatient program is we focus on any patient that comes in the facility with diabetes to make sure that they have the knowledge and the skills for basic self-management so that they can be healthier and living with diabetes.
And a lot of it is diet changes?
There are basically 7 focuses that we have, and they follow the American Association of Diabetes Educators. It includes healthy eating, being active and exercising, checking blood sugars, taking medications as prescribed, monitoring well, and also problem solving. A lot of things are problem solving. When things aren't going right, blood sugars are going up or down, getting the appropriate help for that. Dealing with complications and reducing risks, like she mentioned, with the problems with neuropathy, where you have less feeling in your feet or strength and you may fall easier. So we focus with that too. And then coping. Living with a chronic illness, it's important that you can cope and still function and stay on top of it so that you don't have more problems developing.
So a question then, if someone hasn't been diagnosed and they think they may have some issues going on, would that numbness or loss of feeling in their hands or feet be the first signs that maybe something's going on?
There are a variety of signs with diabetes. Depends on the type, whether it's type 1 or 2, but type 2 diabetes is more prevalent. Probably about 95% of cases are type 2, and the development can be slower. So you don't have always a clear one symptom. Could be thirst, could be needing to go to the bathroom, urination more often, hunger, could be a wound that doesn't heal, or maybe some of those feelings of the pins and needles maybe in the feet, possibly, or changes in vision. But probably what's most important is anyone that has a family member too with diabetes getting screened. A simple blood check for blood sugar can give the information needed to identify diabetes.
Okay, wonderful. Now, Amanda, the community obviously has plays a large role in this. What type of partnerships do you have with them, and how are they connected with the fall prevention program?
Well, as you may or may not know, Ready and Steady is from Pines of Sarasota. It's one of our outreaches, and we are a senior care community and rehabilitation center, and actually next year we'll be celebrating our 70th year.
Awesome.
So our partners are absolutely vital in continuing to provide these services to our community, along with our generous donors, of course, because we are a nonprofit organization. So we're always looking to partner with well-rounded, well-respected people in the community that can help us continue to educate and get our message out to the public, so that we can continue to provide these wonderful services and keep Sarasota healthy and active and happy. Our website is pinesofsarasota.org, and if you wanted to learn more about the Falls Prevention Program, Ready and Steady, you can give us a call at 552-1882.
Awesome, great.
And Doctors Hospital on our the internet, you can view all of our community classes that we have available in support groups.
Great. Well, thank you both.
Thank you
Nice
for having
seeing
us
you
again.
again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Suncoast FYI. We'll return after a short break. Coming up this week on the Suncoast, Around the Bend Nature Tours, along with the Conservation Foundation of the Gulf Coast, will be hosting 2 Feet Under the Bay this Saturday, June 10th, where you can explore the shallow waters of Sarasota Bay. This free program is designed for kids ages 5 through 12. Also this Saturday, the 16th Annual St. Armand's Craft Festival, starting at 10 a.m. Bert and Me, a play based on a book by Larry McKenna, is playing in the Gomez Theater at the Florida Studio Theater right here in downtown Sarasota until June 18th. If you would like to promote your business or community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. So please call our sales department at 941-361-4639. To view previous episodes, go to snntv.com under programming. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.